This is me, an average baseball fan with zero groundskeeping experience.
Okay.
And this is Cody Pamperin, a professional groundskeeper helping maintain one of the top minor league fields in the country. And today, I'm going to see if I have what it takes to do his job. To do this, I'll be spending a full day with Cody and his team while they put me through the most important tasks someone would have to master in order to earn a spot on their crew during game day.
The only problem is I have less than 7 hours to learn everything I need to know before first pitch. Otherwise, I risk embarrassing myself in front of thousands of fans, or worse, messing up the field for tonight's game. So let's not waste any more time. How much do you think I can learn today? I'm gonna be here all day.
They didn't learn quite a bit. There's a lot. I think there's a lot more that goes into this stuff than the normal person realizes.
Yeah.
And it's a lot more time consuming. Like my wife's friends always ask, what does he do all day if he just cuts grass? So it's like, well, if I just cut grass, the whole field would look like crap. So I'm not really sure what to tell you on that one.
What are we doing today?
Well, we should start with the bullpens, patch those up, get them ready. Go down to the field, make sure the moisture's good on the clay, and then mow everything and paint everything.
The moisture is the most important part.
Yeah, because if it becomes too hard, then people are catching balls at 100 miles an hour off hops.
I mean, the moisture sounds like we could get somebody hurt today.
Yeah, I mean, if it's too dry or too wet, then it's almost unplayable.
Ever gotten so bad where it's like...
We have hit panic button a few times.
When will we know if we have to panic today?
Oh, today, no issues.
No panic
No
today.
issues,
Okay.
no, we'll be fine.
Okay.
It's usually like when a spotty shower hits overnight that nobody talked about, no weather person had mentioned, and they come in and all of a sudden we're dumping $2,000 worth of material on the field to try and dry it out. But that won't be happening today.
That will not be happening today.
No,
well, there could be a spotty shower today.
Oh, don't say that. So like sometimes on the radar, it'll show a giant red blob, and our hourly will say 0% chance of rain.
That sounds like Apple weather.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll knock on wood about the rain.
Yeah, I mean, later tonight, maybe, but.
Yeah. And I want you to put me to work today.
All right.
Can you promise to do that?
Yeah.
Like, I'm here to work.
All right, you might end up getting some calluses on your hand, but.
That's fine. What are we doing first here?
We'll head out to the bullpens and start patching those up, which that's usually what we start with.
Let's patch some bullpens. See, I think my biggest worry is that there's probably a lot of expensive equipment I could ruin.
It's tough to ruin it. We had a guy rip a bumper off one of the things during a pregame this year. So.
How did that happen?
He hugged the other cart a little too close and then took off and just ripped it.
Yeah.
It was a clean rip, so nothing else broke.
All right. So I guess if I avoid doing that,
Yeah,
I haven't done the worst thing to the equipment this year.
You want to pull that stake out?
Yeah.
We have a bunch of different tools and colors of handles to try and make it easier. Our blue rakes we use for scratching only. We scratch it to try and get any high spots out of it. Put the middle like right here.
Okay.
Yeah. You're not gonna hurt the rubber, so.
That's what I was worried about. I've never seen a tamp this small.
6 inches is perfect for the front of the rubber because it's 6 inches in front, it creates the shelf.
I honestly feel like 6 inches is, more than enough.
Right. For a lot of things.
Yeah. I would never disparage 6 inches.
Just, yeah. And then smash it in.
This is gonna sound weird, but do you ever taste the clay? It looks kind of edible. Like, do you ever just sneak a little bite?
No. You can't honestly say I've never have.
Is there anything around here we gotta kind of like put it in your mouth, like really like feel it, know it?
No.
Okay.
No, not here.
Like some college football coaches, like they taste the grass.
I wouldn't do that with knowing what we put out here.
Grow an extra leg as you taste the grass.
Guys spit their chew spit everywhere.
I am already working up a bit of a sweat. I think I'm gonna have to ditch this quickly. That thing does look like a beast. That's precise.
Now just kind of go up and down.
All right. I think he means by finishing it off, he's just going to do it again, but better than I did it. It already looks so much better. I think this might be the easiest thing we do all day because the work just gets covered up in the end. And this is also in the bullpen. I'm most worried about the main stage, the field. Because this, if somebody trips and falls, nobody's gonna see it. But out there, I'm screwed.
Yeah, so that's play compacting.
I guess they pay the big bucks for a reason.
Yeah.
Thanks for redoing my entire mound.
No, you did the hard part, the actual packing it in. The smoothing it over is just letting it kind of move around.
Thanks for making me feel good about it too. It's like you're covering up all your hard work. I loved how smooth it looks, so smooth and perfect. And now it's just, you know, nobody could have seen my ridges.
Protective layer.
The protective layer.
Protect our work.
Yeah. Hide any ridges that might have been left over. And we're not going to point fingers at who left the ridges, who created the ridges. All we know is they're gone. I mean, if you had to say what your least favorite thing is, what would you say?
In the morning, probably patch pens, what we're doing right now.
The hardest part of the day is over.
Yeah, I mean, I don't really mind any of this stuff. I also don't mind showing up because I thoroughly enjoy the guys that I work with, so that's a big part.
Well, now I'm ready to mess up the group dynamic. We don't even have football to watch tonight.
Then we'll dump new material to try and fill in the rest of the gaps.
All right. A fresh one.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, there's kind of an art form to this. Like, there's nothing prettier than a freshly raked mound, in my opinion.
Yeah, some of us like to think that too. I think all three of us end up being pitchers, so.
Oh, so you take extra pride in the mound.
Yeah, we like our mounds. I guess the task, it's not necessarily a game day task, but edging in shorts is not always the funnest because all that warning track material shoots up into your shins when you're edging.
Ow.
So.
Are we doing that today?
No.
It's got to be one of the most random schedules is working for a baseball team.
Oh, yeah.
The off days come at weird times and you're probably working for long stretches and...
Yeah, like off days are usually our Mondays, like after a homestand.
Yeah.
So I guess in that sense, I'd rather have the morning shift so I can go spend time with them at night.
Yeah.
My wife's also an overnight nurse, so it helps quite a bit to be off and just have my mom there for like an hour instead of 5 hours.
Yeah. And then I imagine you get to see, I imagine there's some days where it's like you get back and then she's gone and...
Yeah, it's funny, like when she works her weekend and I'm working, we have a homestand.
Yeah.
We'll just see her on the highway as I'm going home and she's leaving. I'll just wave to her.
Waving on the way by.
You ever spray painted anything?
Yeah, but not well. This looks hard to mess up.
Oh yeah, go for it.
I want to see how you do it first. Dumb question, where does it come out of?
Right where your finger is, so put it on each side.
On each side.
Yeah. And that's Bullpens. We'll get out over here and I'll show you kind of our method of checking the moisture. We do have a TDR, which is just a moisture reader.
Okay.
Give us a better reading on it. You can see some of the dark spots and the light spots. Dark spots are obviously just wetter. Our infield material, the Dur-Edge product, it drains really well, so odds are most of it's pretty firm. Yeah, so the fact that you can barely get a key in is pretty firm.
That's firm. There's a lot that goes into this. There's no list or anything. There's no checkboard. They just kind of look at each other and they say a couple words and they nod and they seem to all know what's going on, which is, I guess when you've been doing it together for 4 years, that's probably what happens, but it's very impressive. Well, I'm learning that there's a game day crew and there's the day of the game crew, we can call them, and those are different people. And I don't know if he's giving us the full picture of what it's gonna feel like when there's a bunch of people in these stands, but we're gonna find out.
Yeah, that's nail dragging. It kind of just works up some material that's stuck down in there.
I mean, it looks a lot better.
Yeah, it doesn't look nearly as bare.
Yeah.
Then kind of like the same thing as the platinum that was on the mound already. Just kind of move it around and then pull the chunks and stuff out of it. And of course, seeds. We despise seeds.
A lot of seeds.
Yeah. I mean, even Otani spits in a cup. Not these guys, though.
That's the Japanese versus American difference.
Yeah.
A culture of respect versus spitting your seeds on the floor.
Yeah, and some umpire groups like to chew a lot more seeds than others. Like last night, there was probably a pile that we raked that was probably this big.
Just
in the grass. Oh. I was like, that's sweet. Yeah, you'll pretty much see almost anything we do on a game day is getting done today.
Dude, that's what I want to hear.
But while Cody wasn't quite ready to let me mow the outfield, I did get the chance to meet another very important member of the crew.
Who's this? That's Maverick. We get a Maverick day today.
Oh, yeah.
However, just as I was getting outfitted with my official uniform for the night, we got news that I might be the biggest jinx of all time.
That's not great. We're not banging though. So it's 1:20. We have some weather coming.
Yeah.
You told me to knock on wood earlier today, and I did. And we have it on camera that I knocked on wood.
Yeah.
But now it might rain.
Yeah, it's not looking promising.
Marcus said we might have to bang everything. That does not imply the game, right?
No, no.
What are we banging?
For sure, batting practice.
So no more batting practice.
Potentially, absolutely nothing. So like no ground balls. We'll tarp it and then peel it off, get the game ready, and then we'll play. So that means no players out here at all.
Wow. I've seen people get trapped under tarps before.
Oh yeah. Usually, for sure, once a year, someone falls down while we're pulling it and gets not trapped under there. We all kind of stop, but they're under there and have to crawl out.
Yeah, I'm not looking. I'm gonna try to avoid that. It's not gonna rain now?
Nah, it's definitely gonna rain.
Batting practice is supposed to be when?
3:15, so like an hour and 20-ish minutes.
And when is that rain supposed to get here?
About an hour. So yeah, it's gonna be kind of a game time decision on BP, depending on what it does when it gets closer.
But with the rain still several miles away, we decided to still set up for batting practice so that it was ready if either team wanted to use it before the game.
Why is it called banging?
I'm not really sure.
Is that a general grounds crew thing, or is that just here?
Kind of a baseball thing.
Really?
Yeah, like all the guys, when they walk in, they see weather, they just start yelling, bang it. I know that can go for a lot of things, but...
Yeah. So I was wondering why that settled on rain.
Yeah. Ready?
Yeah. No, but yeah.
And these are Inca mats, just another added layer of protection for the sod.
Okay.
You want to grab that end? This one right here. So it doesn't drag over the dirt and drag it in.
I think this rain's a bigger deal than they're letting on. Although I think they do think it's a big deal. And I did knock on wood earlier. We were gonna show that I knocked on wood earlier. You solo that? Oh yeah. Last one of the year.
You want to roll that guy out? Just roll it straight out.
Straight out.
Yeah, they suck.
Aiming the wrong way.
Oh.
That's the blue mats.
It's my first and last time ever doing that.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't blame you on that one.
And you gotta do that all in reverse.
Yeah, to take them off.
Is it easier to take them off or put them on?
Oh, take them off.
I look forward to that. They described this as the hardest work, but I'm way more nervous about later tonight. I think they're playing it way too cool. They've done this like 60 times in a year. When the stands start to fill up, I think I'm most worried about the players. Because if they look to me for help, I am no help.
So lift the back end a little higher. Spencer and I talked about this earlier, but you've already done more work than one of our game day guys we had all summer.
And even though I was happy to help, we still had to do all of that in reverse and get the field prep for the game with less than an hour and a half left before the gates open. But with a little downtime, I decided to see if I could reverse my jinx from earlier and prevent the rain from messing up our plans.
I think I might miss us now. But I'm gonna knock on wood again because I've already jinxed it once. So if I want to reverse jinx it, I'm gonna say the weather is going to hit us. But it's 3:07, it was supposed to hit us by now, so You said it was easier to do it reverse, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, my reverse jinx didn't work. And with the rain starting to fall, fans now coming in, and less than an hour before first pitch, I could tell that stress levels were starting to rise. But I wasn't gonna let that stop me from showing off my skills a little bit.
Feeling pretty good about this. We gotta compare these. I mean, comparatively, that's pretty good. I need a judgment, but that feels like a winner.
But this is about where the gloating stopped, because without much of a warning or any instruction, Cody told me to grab a drag and follow him to the field where I would get my only practice run doing the task that I was most nervous for later that night.
Oh, okay, we nailed it. I mean, that's like the real deal. I think it's gonna be different when there's other people in front of us or around. I mean, there's risk of players. Really, it's the players I'm most worried about. It's like hey, can you fix this? No, I can't fix that. I only know how to do one thing. And he didn't even tell me how to do this. So that was really quite impressive, actually, that I even picked it up as fast as I did. I mean, I don't even mean to toot my own horn, but you just let me out there with no instruction, and I just hit it in stride.
You figure you've had a brain most of the day, you could figure that one out.
My strategy was just to stay inside of you the whole time. I imagine that was, just drag the stuff that hasn't been dragged yet.
Yeah, some of you guys still like to overlap like half the drag for some reason.
A little overlap's good.
Yeah.
Not half the drag. Okay. It's raining now. How much does it have to start raining before?
A good bit. Either that or we have to see a significant blob on the radar to...
And what are we seeing right now?
Nothing that bad, especially for how dry our infield is.
This is still considered good rain. This is helpful rain.
Yeah, right now it is, especially because we really haven't watered as much as we normally do.
The rain is doing our job for us.
Yeah.
The radar kind of looks better. We're like right in that middle patch.
Yeah. I don't know how this is happening, but I'm not going to complain.
It's a miracle. It's just enough to be interesting, but not too much that it's an issue.
But little did I know, things were about to get a heck of a lot more interesting. Because after changing to my game day uniform, I returned to the grounds crew room to find 8 other brand new people I hadn't yet met, busy working away, loading dirt and mixing paint. And as we all made our way back to the field to clear what was left of the batting practice equipment, our worst fear was realized.
Okay, it's now raining a lot. At what point do we get concerned about the rain? Shortly. Seems like we're right on the edge of the rain being an issue. It's 5:26. We have about an hour until game time. I hope they don't have to call it, but it seems like the tarp could be coming out. They're operating under some weird telepathy where they're not talking to each other, they just know what to do, and it's very intimidating because I have no idea what to do. And I'm just head spinning. I'm trying to be helpful where I can. I'm good at dragging. Dragging is my skill.
But then I learned I might have more to offer a grounds crew than just brute force, because as they outlined the batter's box, I was called in to channel my creative side and man the big guns.
Stay in the box.
Stay in the box.
Yep.
That was not good. I'm struggling at the joints. Is that all right? Okay. It feels like that was the highest pressure thing we did all day.
And while they didn't actually let me paint the lines, I did earn a bit of a reputation as the paint guy.
Let's go. Oh, come on. That's my work. Let's bring it to the mound. Kind of the paint guy around here.
Now, apparently my groundwork from earlier in the bullpen wasn't quite good enough to earn me a spot doing the real thing, but that doesn't mean I didn't contribute.
Good. Not perfect.
And luckily, just as we were finishing prepping the field for first pitch, the rain started letting up and the fans started filing in. But my night was only getting started. And let's just say that Cody didn't exactly do a great job calming my nerves about having to drag the field in front of a Friday night crowd.
We only get a minute and a half.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So are we like, we're running?
Yeah, it's a good clip. But if you run, keep your arm flexed so it bounces.
Arm flexed.
While you're holding the rope.
At a good pace. And where do I start on the field? Like, how do I?
Just follow their suit.
Okay. And just get in the middle of all of them.
Yeah, so they'll all first guy will set, second, and then we just pretty rapid fire.
And I'm just going down. I'm not even coming back. I'm just going down.
You go down and back. So don't pick up your drag until you come all the way back.
Okay. That's kind of a lot of pressure, actually. And has anybody ever like fallen and make a real? I'm worried about making a fool of myself.
That guy in Detroit, he dislocated his knee.
Okay, that's the risk. All right, we get a minute and a half to not make a fool of ourselves. Twice.
Was it Detroit that had the groundskeeper go down? Yeah.
And he dislocated his knee?
Something like that, yeah.
Telling us that.
Oh, shit.
There was a video of it, I don't know.
Someone was telling us what happened. But yeah, he's like, he was breaking and his knee just popped like
And
that.
he proceeded to flip off the live television camera.
Okay. We're not going to do that tonight and we'll be okay. The hardest part is coming up. And it's the part I've been dreading the entire day. And now I've been told that I only get a minute and a half to basically sprint down the field. Injury is at play. We'll see how that goes.
But not long after scouring through the player leftovers that get dropped off for dinner, it was finally showtime.
This is what I've been worried about the entire day. Jackson, have you ever made a fool of yourself dragging the field?
Have I?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What happened?
I dragged like half the field with the rake upside down.
Oh.
It doesn't make that much of a difference, but
People notice.
he definitely get made fun of.
Any tips for a rookie?
Yeah, don't get any dirt in the grass.
No dirt in the grass. And don't touch the line.
Don't touch the line, don't get any dirt in the grass. Those are the two biggest rules.
I've been told I'm going in the middle, so I don't think I'm at risk of touching the grass.
Other than that, you can't really fail. Keep the pace,
Keep the pace.
dirt out of the grass, and keep the line clean. That's it.
Keep the pace, keep the dirt out of the grass, keep the line clean. We can do that. Is it 45 seconds? I heard a minute 30.
We're given 2 minutes, but we do it in like 45 to 55 seconds.
I had too much pasta before that. You ever mess up out here?
Oh yeah, I hit the base all the time.
And that's no issue?
Yeah.
What's
As long as
the,
you're in the middle, you'll be fine.
what's the worst thing I can do in the middle?
You're not gonna screw that up. There's no way. You just have to stay straight.
You weren't with me.
The
You were
worst
with me
thing
all
you can
day.
do- The worst thing you can do is go like this.
You didn't see me in the you didn't see me in the bullpen earlier. I was doing the thing, and it was just it was it was bad. Well, there are more people here than I remember there being earlier. There were like, I don't know, a third of the amount of people here earlier. So we just grab one of these.
Yep.
Get out there.
We go out the line,
Okay.
and then it's like a staggered line. So it's like one here, one here, one here, one here,
Yeah.
and then everybody goes. The first guy's obviously going first, so it's kind of like a trickle down.
Got it.
So you're kind of in that diagonal
Okay.
line. You gotta keep pace. That's the biggest
Okay.
thing. Gotta make it look pretty.
Got it. And so
Set the pace.
is it best for me to go last or in the middle?
It's best you go last,
It's best I go last.
because you'll just catch up.
Yeah.
If you're behind, then you're striking.
Then I'm just the last guy.
Yeah.
I'm just the last guy in the field.
Yeah.
We need to get in position here. I'm getting in position.
Double check
I'm getting in
on that
position. Oh, I don't get. Which one should I take?
No, Marcus said have him go last.
Last guy.
Which one will I f up the least? Probably.
Make sure the bar
I do not.
is down too.
Bars down.
You don't want this side.
Got it.
This side.
The
Okay.
side with the nuts.
Yep.
Up, nuts up.
Nuts up.
Nuts up.
Just how I like how I sleep.
Hey, run.
Oh God.
Like a sprint.
I'm like legitimately nervous. Oh. All right. Here we go. Here we go. I know I'm not saying much, but I'm locked in. Okay, no base. Oh God. Oh God. Almost. Gotta play catch up. I feel like I'm kind of unneeded here. This is where I can really mess it up. Follow her exactly. Feather it up. And we're off. Look, we'll see. We'll have to watch the film to see if there's any critiques.
You're dipping that left shoulder a little.
Yeah, okay. I get another chance at it. When do we do that again?
And after another delivery of player leftovers, before I knew it, I was headed back out to redeem myself. But let's just say it didn't go as well as the first time.
I'm a lot more confident. Not to be cocky, but I'm a lot more confident this time. I think I know how to keep pace. What was the other two? Stay off the base. They pulled the base, so that was easy. And then stay off the line. That was the toughest part. So my goal this time, make the turn a little bit better. That's the goal. Good turns, don't trip. Good turns, don't trip. Good turns, don't trip. Here we go. Like a pro. You can't look at the fans. It gets a little nerve-wracking. Oh, standing course. Oh, that was so bad. That was really bad. That was really bad. I just left a corner over there at third. Okay, that was way worse than last time. The third baseman's gonna be pissed. All right, nobody's gonna know until this video comes out how bad that was. Oh, okay. That was not my best. We're not gonna tell anybody. I'm gonna be honest, worse turn than last time. I'm just gonna be honest.
We got video.
Yeah.
We got video.
I was commentating my turn. It was definitely worse than last time. Every time I looked and tried to notice the crowd, I would mess up, and I think that's what happened around third base. So the first time I was so focused on not messing up, I think I had ignored the crowd, and the second time I was trying to take it in a little too much, and that was my mistake. I lost focus. Oh! It's not over yet. 2 strikes.
I'm no longer get excited.
Game's over. You got an hour and a half of work left. Game's over. About 9:20. About an hour and a half of work left. You almost feel famous, but nobody's here to watch you.
But while the players went back to the locker room to pack it up and go home, me and the rest of the game day crew were left racing to do all the same things we did before the game to make life a little easier on the crew coming in the morning. But since it was a Friday game, we were working on a bit of a tighter schedule.
It's a race to beat the fireworks now. Went the old-fashioned way.
The clay, and then you'll go grab a tamp too.
Okay.
And then hose as well, because we'll need a water.
Look at the lights. we've got to work.
Now, to be completely honest, at this point, everyone just wanted to go home. So aside from blowing some dirt off the grass, I just tried to stay out of everyone's way.
Not a better view. Sign of a good day's work. I don't get this a lot in the TikTok world, if you can believe that.
And I was genuinely so relieved to put everything away and walk off the field after a 13-hour day of work.
10 o'clock, we've been here for 13 hours. That's a long day. You heard Marcus talk about it. To do that for 6 or 7 days in a row is crazy, much less do that for 82 games a year, or however many of the games they play. But I have a new appreciation for how this stuff happens, because you see it when you get to a field and you see the guys, and the girls run and drag and tamp the mound after the fact, but all the work and the detail. I mean, every minute it seems like these guys were walking around picking up little clay chunks or pulling blades of grass. Like, they care about this field, which is cool because it's beautiful and you can tell. So the amount of craftsmanship and work that goes into it, I don't think they even give themselves enough credit for how impressive it really is. And man, I have a new respect for all the work that goes into it today. Also, a special thank you to Cody and Marcus for showing us around today, to the St. Paul Saints, to Diamond Baseball Holding. This wouldn't have been possible without getting that access. I'm not gonna lie, it was a tough pitch to try to have me, somebody who's never done anything like this before, come and spend the day. I don't think I was too much in their way, but I appreciate it regardless that they were even able to let me shadow what they do for a day. A new appreciation for all the work that goes into it. It was a cool day. Thank you guys for watching.